Hey you guys, me LV, and this is Zelina, and we are here on episode 15 on LView, and we are sitting with a really cool model, and her name is Gandene.
Tell us, when did you start modeling?
I started modeling, I would say 2018 when I did Austin Top Model Competition, but I started doing the self-timer selfies and all of that, my own makeup back in, I want to say 2015.
So, did you ever have a name for your faces?
I haven't given them any names. I know that one photographer told me that I can't look mad, and that he wanted me to look mad in a photo, and I just can't look mad.
Oh, maybe can you be sultry?
I don't know.
Oh, what have you done?
I usually just do the same face every time, or smile. So yeah.
Do you ever try doing something new?
Yeah,
but then it looks really
I
bad.
experiment with the self-timer. It's still a work in progress with that. So.
Where have you found yourself professionally working?
I'm a singer-songwriter, so I want to do that, and hopefully be a professional songwriter. But that's still in the works too. So, yeah, do modeling on the side.
What's your favorite part of modeling experience? Something that you really enjoyed doing?
When my cousin had an agency she worked with in 2019, and they told her that there was a modeling job in Milan, Italy, and she was like, okay, well, I also have a cousin who is a model, can she come too? She's not under the agency, but she would want to go to Milan, Italy too. And they're like, sure, let me see her photos and her measurements and everything generic. And they're like, sure, why not? So they took us to Milan, Italy, and we modeled for some designers there, and That was fun. I was doing a photo shoot in a mall there, and they were saying things in Italian. I was like, I don't know what you're saying.
So did you get some really cool photos for your portfolio?
The photographers there don't have my contact information, so I have had to go and search for my photos. That's the only downside of this. But my mom took plenty of videos and photos from her phone, so.
Now, Gandene, if people want to follow you or see what you've done or keep in touch, where can they find you or contact you?
Yeah, they can find me on Instagram. It's my full name, Gandene Larson, all lowercase, and that's all my modeling there.
Okay, awesome. Well, keep watching, you guys. We'll be back with more here on LView. Bye.
Do I drink coffee? Do I drink coffee? No, I don't drink coffee. Coffee flows through my veins.
Hey you guys, me LV. This is Zelina, and we're with a visual artist, and her name is Kimmy. So what kind of colors do you have?
Well, in my paintings, I like to use a lot of different varied hues and colors. I try to make my pieces as vibrant as possible.
So you went to Baylor?
I went to Baylor,
Did
yeah.
you study art, or what did you study?
I had a studio art minor, but my major was neuroscience.
Is that where you started art, or did you start before
Well,
that?
I mean, I've been in art, I've been involved in art for a long time. In high school, I was avidly in art, doing art competitions and that kind of thing. Then in the college, I chose studio art as my minor as a way to balance out all my science classes, and I just drew even more closer to the art world and felt more sense of release as far as creative wise.
What really inspired you? Gave you that strength to continue with the art?
Oh, to continue. I mean, especially after my car accident, I felt that, being able to draw again helped me attach more to my identity and feel like, okay, even though I have this physical disability and my life has changed completely, I'm still the same Kemi that, was into art and into a lot of different things before the accident actually happened. So art for me was just a way for me to express myself finally and attach myself again to my identity But then when people started buying my artwork, I was like, okay, well, I guess I'm good at this. I guess, I'm making art that can connect with someone else. So it's not just about my personal experience creating the art, but it's about also creating a moment for the viewer to engage with the art themselves. Other people can connect with my artwork, learn about my story as well, but also feel that they're looking at a piece of art that could be a part of their story as well. I try to make my art as accessible and inclusive to other people. So when they ask me, okay, what does this painting mean? I don't really like to tell them because I want that person to have their own experience.
Yeah.
And so for me to be able to create pieces like that when I'm in a situation that is so outside of other people's normal experiences, it makes me feel even more encouraged to create more art.
Where can people find you in your art?
I have a website, kemi'sart.com. I'm on Instagram, Kemi's Art, and Facebook as well, Kemi's Art. And I'm also going to be showing my artwork at the Dayton Art Institute. They're doing a Black Heritage through Visual Rhythms art show in Ohio. And
wow.
I mean, I know we're not in Ohio now, but it's going to be showing through May 22nd.
Keep watching, you guys. We'll definitely be back with more here on LView. Bye.
Lena, what are you doing?
Look what I got! It's a new t-shirt!
A new t-shirt? Where's that from?
It's by LVnthelife from Austin T-Shirt Lab.
What's a t-shirt lab?
I know, and guess what?
What?
It's only $20, and every time you buy a t-shirt, it helps our show, LView.
Man, that sounds great.
Feel it! Isn't that nice?
Man, that's soft.
Would you wear it as a pajama shirt?
Maybe.
Sit there with your popcorn, watching Netflix in your LVnthelife t-shirt.
That sounds great.
Am I ready? Am I ready?
No,
Oh.
you're not ready. You don't have a hat.
Oh.
Yeah, a Lena hat.
I only have.
Yep, here. Now you're complete.
Thank you.
LVnthelife, guys.
Okay.
Hey guys, me LV, and this is Lena. We are here with Ben. What do you do?
I do fight choreography, we produce films. I'm a filmmaker, if I wanted to just say it all together, but produce, shoot, edit, choreograph fights. That's why they call me the violence conductor.
I only know dancing.
She does ballet.
I do
Okay.
ballet and modern dance.
That's
I do
So-
musical theater.
A lot of the dancers I liked that I learned when I was first learning to do some of the hip hop stuff did ballet.
Yeah.
So there's a guy named Tight Eyes in Los Angeles, and if you watch his moves where he's crumping, a lot of his toe points and his balance, he took ballet. So it's interesting. Fighting on film is more like dance choreography than it is like real fighting.
Yeah.
When you're fighting a real person, you're punching through targets, and the way you aim is different. You're blasting through the target. When you're doing fight choreography, that's not the intention. It's choreographed fake violence is really what it is. You don't want to hurt anybody. Now you will probably learn how to do some actual fighting when you take courses or whatever, but that's not the same. It's really not the same. But it's more like choreographed dance. So people who dance, you'll see I forget her name, but she's on like something of Tomorrow, or it's one of those DC shows where it had like a bunch of different characters fighting in the future, and it's the girl from Arrow. She dies, and she's like Laurel Lance's little sister, and she comes back, and she's in this show, and she's like one of the headliners of the show, but she's a dancer. That's why her fight choreography is so good. She's used to hitting marks at specific times and the pacing and the rhythm.
Are most of your films action-based? Are they around fighting or?
Yes, I have done things that are not action-based, but primarily, that's our specialty, is things that have action and a lot of movement, parkour, even sports, movement, dance. That's the stuff we get into, movement and action. I'm gonna be visiting Vegas actually in, I think July, I'm supposed to. A friend of mine has, he's 3 beautiful daughters, and they all do Taekwondo, and they're tough little girls, and so they're going to nationals. So I'm gonna shoot some, like a behind the scenes type deal with that.
Have you done other documentaries before?
I've done like little snippets and pieces of them, but I never did like a full feature type deal or something that was like really gonna get put out somewhere. Yeah. So this would be like the first time I'm really kind of taking it seriously. I think it's cool. I think martial arts really it's multicultural, and you get to unify people, all different backgrounds, economics, ethnicity, to do a particular thing from a particular ethnicity, which is really, really cool. Like if you're dealing with, Kendo, or you're dealing with Taekwondo, which is Korean, that's cool because I'm a black guy. I don't know anything about Korea, but I'm studying an art that they created hundreds of years ago. I think that that's just really kind of awesome.
That's really cool. Where can we find your work on the internet?
Well, you can find me at Ballistic Blade Entertainment on Facebook and Instagram. Me specifically, I am at The Violence Conductor on Instagram, and I think on Facebook it's BNR, like my initials, and then the spelled out second.
Keep watching, you guys. We'll definitely be back with more. And just keep watching here on LView. Bye.